everyone, Brooke Williamson here. Today we are on the set of Bobby's Triple Threat with a little less stress. Every day when I walk into this kitchen, I am ready for a battle, but today I'm gonna talk about a carrot farro salad, which is actually one of my favorite salads. The base of this salad is actually farro, which is one of my favorite grains. And also, I'm topping it with an egg because quintessential Brooke always makes an egg. We're gonna amp up this egg and use it as a garnish, impressive to the eye, but even more to the flavor. I'm doing a pretty straightforward pickling liquid here. I'm starting with some vinegar. I'm using apple cider vinegar. It's a relatively straightforward, neutral pickling liquid, so it's gonna showcase any other flavors that you put in there. We've got some coriander, we've got a little cumin, we've got some bay leaf, some chili flake, some allspice, some cloves. By warming up all of those spices, we're gonna extract all of the flavor out of them. Because of the acidity in that vinegar, I'm gonna balance it out with some sugar. I'm also gonna add some salt here, and you're pretty much ready to go once it's warm and all of that sugar has dissolved. You're gonna take that off the heat, and then I'm gonna drop in some fresh beet juice. Yes, we're making it beautiful with this beet juice, but we're also adding that delicious beet flavor. I'm gonna pour it into a bowl, cool it down a little bit. You could make this a day in advance, cool this down overnight. So I've got some eggs here. These are between a soft boil and a hard boil. These are an 8-minute egg. You've dropped this in boiling water for 8 minutes exactly. I'm gonna drop these straight into the pickling liquid. So I'm just gonna leave these in here for an hour or two, make sure they absorb that pickling flavor and all of the beautiful color. So let's get started on the base of this salad, which is farro. Farro is a beautiful grain. It's very nutty. It holds its texture. I'm gonna start with a little bit of olive oil in the base of this pan. I've got some diced onion, white onion. I've also got some minced garlic. You just wanna move that around and sweat these aromatics. I want them to become translucent. So as soon as I feel like these onions and garlic could potentially start to brown, I'm gonna toss my farro in here, which is gonna bring the temperature of the pot down and slow down the cooking process. I'm gonna add some finely diced carrots. I'm just reinforcing all of the carrot flavor that I'm gonna add to this salad. And I'm adding this to cook the farro in, one, because I wanna see those little cubes of carrot in there, but two, because it's gonna add this beautiful, rich, sort of earthy sweetness to the salad. And then I'm gonna cover the farro with some fresh carrot juice, essentially turning the farro into carrot farro. And then just to reinforce that sweetness, I'm gonna add some light brown sugar here. A little bit of salt, and then cover this up and let the farro cook away. Cover it with some olive oil and make our salad. So I'm gonna toss some of these thinly sliced radishes in here, minced shallot here for a little bit of punch. I've got some fresh squeezed lemon juice. I always use the lemon zest. I've also got some beautiful sliced scallions or green onions that I'm gonna toss in here. Got some cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, this salad is perfect for any herb. You could use tarragon, you could use parsley. I love some basil in here. You could use a combination of all of the above. I've also got some toasted white sesame seeds. These are gonna add a beautiful nuttiness here. If you ask me what one of my favorite fruits or vegetables is, avocado is always gonna be at the top of the list. So in this case, I want an avocado that's ripe, but not too ripe. You still want a little bit of that structure in the avocado so that it holds its texture. So I'm gonna give this a light toss, maybe a little splash of salt and fresh black pepper. It's also a great opportunity to use up those spices in your spice cabinet that you don't get to very often. Some coriander, some cumin, all of those would go beautifully in here. Can you see how absolutely beautiful this is? Look at all those colors. There's really no substitution color-wise, presentation-wise, flavor-wise for fresh, beautiful vegetables and herbs. Beautiful as this already is, I'm gonna top this with those pickled eggs. I'm gonna quarter these and garnish with beautiful egg quarters. Oh my goodness, look how perfect that is. Shocking pink on the outside, beautiful white on the inside. That contrast of color also carries into the contrast of flavor. And this really takes this salad from a side salad to a salad that can be eaten as an entire meal. I'll just finish by garnishing with a little bit more of those beautiful vegetables. A little bit more avocado. I've got more cilantro. And I do like to season my eggs just because the inside of those eggs never saw any seasoning. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt, fresh black pepper onto those eggs, a bit more scallion here, maybe a couple more radish curls. And talk about an impressive salad. I'm just gonna top this off with some sesame seeds and it's good to go. Honestly, If this were served to me at a restaurant, I would be happy. If this were served to me at someone's house, I would be shocked, surprised, and ecstatic. 10 out of 10 here in the salad department. Enjoy your veggies in an unexpected way.